They are your local experts in personal finance, and at East Wisconsin Savings Bank, they are also giving back to the community.
We will talk to Charlie in a moment, but first, take a look at the cancer journey of an employee.
Stephanie never thought anything was impossible and lived life to its fullest. She was 34 years old with 2 boys, 5 and 7, and with the man of her dreams. 20 plus years into her banking career, life was good. 2017, she discovered a change in the appearance of her breast. She had it checked out, and it turned out it was diagnosed with breast cancer. It took only months for the cancer to metastasize to her liver, and it was at that point that we knew her case was incurable and would be maintained. Stephanie was able to maintain the cancer for 2 years with oral chemo. She battled reoccurrences for over 3 years. Stephanie passed away 3 years, 2 months after her diagnosis. She was such a fighter, never stopped fighting, and in her mind, she was going to beat this. After she passed away, it was a strange transition. Then we stopped living from test to test. All we can think was, how do we live without our daughter, wife, mother, sister, sister-in-law, daughter-in-law, granddaughter, aunt, friend. She was my best friend, the person I would say I love you each time we saw or talked to each other. It will soon approach a year since Stephanie passed away. Accepting the things we can't control is a form of control in itself. We couldn't influence the outcome of Stephanie's breast cancer, but we could control how we reacted, and we could be there for her. We could be by her side throughout her journey and say I love you all the time. It's not an easy thing to do, but it was the thing we could do.
Wow, what a beautiful story. And that was her mom talking about Stephanie.
Absolutely.
It's a little hard to watch. And Charlie, talk a little bit about why it's so important to you, her fellow coworkers at East Wisconsin Savings Bank, to honor her memory.
Yeah, it's really, Stephanie's story is just an amazing story. I mean, obviously a tragic end, but, you know, her mother's worked for us for many years. Steffi actually started in high school herself, so it's kind of a long tradition in our business with family members and that kind of thing. And so it was a pretty tough journey for everyone, but you know, I think everybody really came to a realization about what's important.
Now, your team is honoring her memory with participation in an upcoming walk. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so obviously, you know, as any local business, we get a lot of donation requests and that thing over the years and different programs and projects, and they're all wonderful and important, but, you know, this year we thought we'd really focus on the cancer aspect, and I'm going to cheat and use notes here. We've got a upcoming event called the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer in the fall, so it's part of the Cancer Society program and that kind of thing. So we're raising money all year. We've got teams formed and that kind of thing, and it seems like it's going to be a really nice event.
I know that is coming up on October 9th at 10 a.m. at Memorial Park in Appleton. But talk about some of the things that you're doing to raise money, because you are also raising joy among your employees this way too.
Yeah, it's fun. You know, we're doing stuff you know, directly with the employees. Like, you know, I'm cooking brats in a couple of weeks, and you know, they've got some fun events over the time just to kind of remember the fun times and really make it an event that brings everybody together.
I like the no swear day. Does that also apply to the customers coming through your drive-thru?
Yeah, it does, but I've got a special exemption. I just paid up front. So.
Take my money. Charlie, if someone wanted to participate in donating to this event, how could they do that?
Well, there's a link, and I'm sure you'll share that. I'm not going to read it off because I'll mess it up. And but you can go to our Facebook page or our website, and that information is there if you want to directly contribute.
All right, and as always, if you want to bank at East Wisconsin as well, they have 6 locations throughout the valley, and you can reach them at 766-4646 or eastwis.com.
Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you.